But first, I wanted to begin with honestly what is probably the biggest music release in the world right now, but we just didn't focus on it for like numerous reasons. But it's Kayaita by Bad Bunny. It's
Hmm.
off of his new project that he just released, Un Verano Sin Ti, that came out this week. It's one of those situations where like, and also let me just say this year especially is just going to be like music overload for us, like more so than any other time. We've got like backup to help us with all this, but there's a lot of music coming out here, so please be patient with us. We're going to try to review everything we can, and we are still trying to like branch out into international genres like we promised we would, and we've been doing that very well this year. But in situations like this where we can't, we'll at least shout out new singles. So Kayita by Bad Bunny is like one of those like throw it at the end kind of songs of the album where it's like the most popular one already, so it's easy to just like throw that
Yeah.
at the end as the banger. Um, it's pretty solid. I will say it definitely does the same thing that Sean complains about all the time, where it's that like typical templated like Latin beat, the dun
Do
dun dun
do
dun
do
dun
do
drums.
do 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 do
Yeah,
do. Yep,
yeah. But I think it's fairly
that's
decent,
fine.
and
That's fun.
there's enough of a different flair within it that makes it unique enough, I think.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's fine. I mean, I don't mind Bad Bunny's work and stuff. It's just sometimes to me his albums can be really really long. But I thought that track was fine. I definitely want to listen to it, and I will listen to this album. So, especially
Yeah,
with a Latin girlfriend, it will happen.
yeah. Uno Verano Sin Ti is an hour 21 minutes long, so it's
Hmm.
definitely one of those long ones. And but Bad Bunny, like we talked about also with like Rosalia, really like Latin music right now is if you're a typical American consumer of music, it's very easy to miss like the Latin music trend that's happening right now. But a lot of the innovation and different things that are happening are in Latin music if you know where to find it, for example. Bad
Yeah,
Bunny, I think it's a little bit more on the pop side, but this is like a
he's
chiller
definitely.
song, really nice, and one of 22 other tracks that one can check out on Un Verano Sin Ti, which is out this week. Um,
Hmm.
what we also checked out this week is Dog Food by IDK featuring Denzel Curry. IDK released a sort of drop project called Simple. We call drops like mini projects, EPs almost, that fans of an artist will really definitely appreciate and remember. But most people will just go, "Oh, it's a nice little collection of songs here. It's a drop." Really, the
Hmm.
best sense of the word. And Dog Food's a really great version of getting IDK and Denzel Curry, two very
Yeah,
experimental rappers and very talented rappers. I think really like playing things out in their own space, kind of thing. What'd you think about it?
I liked it a lot actually. Really think that Denzel Curry this year is as really coming starting to shine into his own of not just being known for going hard and kind of being experimental, but doing a lot of that and a little bit more now. His album that we both really liked, but my eyes seen to see your future, is fantastic, and the single is really good too. So I like to see him collaborate with more and more people, and that's what I want for him to do is to get with more people and to see kind of what that brings into for him and everything. So yeah, it's good. I liked it a lot. I thought it was decent.
Yeah, this is definitely like the whole project overall. As kind of like ghost co-producer Kyle noted, is a little bit understated, so to speak. It's almost like I like the way he described it. Sort of like IDK's K-Tronada pivot, because a lot of the songs are very electronically inspired in almost like
Interesting.
K-Tronada way. Not my. It's not quite that, I've been talking about for years in this podcast. I really want that perfect mix of EDM and rap in there. I still think Vince Staples is closer to getting to that mix than IDK
Yeah.
is at this point. But I really love the instrumentals that are chosen there. I think the Paris to Southeast little interlude at the very end is really funny. It has this
Mhm.
interlude about like being one of the first black pilots of Pan Am. I think you'd actually really like
Mhm.
love it, Sean. It's hilarious. It's like Soul Plane 2 as a rap interlude. But yeah,
I like it.
there's a pilot angle to love from it. It's like there's a black angle to love from it. It's really good. Anyways, those are our singles for the week. You can submit new singles to us by going to audioface at
Yep.
syndicate23.co. That's an email address. A lot of people think email is outdated and weird. That's totally fine. You can also reach out to us on social media. We're at AudiofacePod on Twitter and Instagram. DM us and we will just take your single suggestions, your music suggestions, and we'll review them on this show right here. as you all like. Syndicate 23 members updates, or check out the Syndicate 23 Discord. It's discord.syndicate23.co, I believe is the URL. That sounds like something I would do. And you can join our community. It's going to be a lot better than just like regular social media. We'll post things about new music. There will also be a really helpful understanding news and politics side of it for the Power Report people, if you know what that is. So check out the Syndicate 23 Discord. That's going to be cool. Check out the 2022 playlist. It's just going to be Untitled 2022 playlist, I guess, now. Now we're halfway through the year. And thank you, Peter, for mastering this episode, making it sound really nice. Also, courtesy of Discord, because I'm testing not using Skype for this episode.
I apologize, Peter, for having to deal with this every week.
Yeah, preemptive apologies. But I honestly think recording with Discord sounds a little bit better for the end user audience. But this will be the first episode we're trying that. But yeah,
we report, you decide.
Yeah, thank you, Peter, for taking all the curveballs that I throw at you every single week and still managing to make brilliant sounding productions out of them. So if you're a musician or a podcaster who is looking for a similar kind of wonderful magical treatment, check out Dead Music Productions, Dead Music 666 on Insta.
Yeah.